Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. In this video, I am going to explain the difference between the VPC peering and transit gateway. So both of the uh, approaches are used to connect the multiple VPCs, but we will see the difference between both of them. So here you can see this. So there are the two different approaches to connect multiple VPCs. So one option is to use a VPC peering. So creating a VPC peering connection is simple. The owner of the VPC A creates a peering request and the owner of the VPC B accept the pairing request. After the virtual pairing is in place, you need to do is to update the routing tables. So here you can see this is the diagram of VPC pairing. So here this is the VPC pairing connection. So here three VPCs are connected each other, and this is the VPC pairing connection. So however, so you need to set up a BPC pairing between every BPC. So you need to set up a pairing between every BPC. Therefore, the number of BPC pairing grows exponentially with the number of BPCs that you need to connect. It means that, for example, if you want to connect more BPCs here, for example, you need to connect two BPCs here, then you need to create two BPC pairing connections more. So, but in that second way, which is transit gateway, you just need to create one transit gateway, and you can connect multiple BPCs. So this is the key difference. So here, since 2018, there is a second option to enable communication between networks, which is AWS Transit Gateway. So the transit gateway acts as a gateway connecting up to five networks. So you can connect five networks in transit gateways. So after attaching a BPC to a transit gateway, you need to update the routing tables of your subnets as well. So in both of the approaches, you need to update the routing tables. So additionally, you need to define custom route tables to configure and routing with the transit gateway. So here you can see the diagram of transit gateway. Here is one transit gateway is connecting multiple VPCs here. What in VPC pairing, you need to create more connections. Here you can see to connect three VPCs, you have created two VPC pairing. And if you want more VPC, if you want to connect more VPCs, then you need to connect more VPC pairing. So let's see BPC pairing. In BPC pairing, networking connections between two BPCs. So you can create network connections only between two BPCs, and two BPCs could be in the same or different AWS accounts. It means that you can also create a connection between uh, different accounts. For example, you have created one BPC in one account, and you have created the another BPC in the different account, then you can also create a pairing connection between both of them. So BPC pairing is a low cost, since you need to pay only for data transfer. So uh, it means that if you want to transfer the data between the different BPCs, then only you need to pay in BPC peering, and there is no bandwidth limitation in BPC peering, and it is complex at scale, and you can only create 125 connections per BPC in BPC peering. And on the other hand, in the AWS Transit Gateway, this is the fully managed service that connects BPC and the networks through a central hub. As be seen in the diagram, it is acting as a central hub. AWS Transit Gateway is acting as a central hub, and it is connecting the different networks you can see here. And Using the internet gateway, you can manage multiple connections very easy. So here you can see in the diagram, by using the transit gateway, you can easily manage the different networks here. But in the VPC pairing connection, you can't easily manage the different networks. You need to create the more VPC pairing connections. So here, AWS manages the auto scaling and availability needs, and it's supported thousands of connections. But in the VPC pairing, you can create 125 connections per VPC. So these are the differences, and here you can see there is an extra hourly charge per attachment in addition to data fees, which makes transit gateway configuration costly. So the AWS Transit Gateway is more costlier than the VPC pairing, and the maximum bandwidth burst is 50 Gbps. But in the VPC pairing, there is no any bandwidth limitation. So here you can see transit gateway pairing only possible across regions, not within region. But in VPC pairing, the pairing is possible within the region. It's also possible in within the region. So these are the key differences between the BPC pairing and transit gateway. So thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.